Hi everyone, welcome to my new series called The Way They Said It, where I take interesting and unique stories from Carmine Gallo's Talk Like TED book. Today we're going to be discussing Aimee Mullins, and this story is especially for all of my sports enthusiasts, but it's also just for anyone who wants to hear a truly inspirational story. When Aimee Mullins was 1 year old, she had to have both of her legs amputated below the knee due to missing fibula bones. Growing up, going to different doctor's appointments, she was always told that she would probably be confined to a wheelchair or that she wouldn't have the ability or success to walk. But by the time she was 2 years old, she was on the go. Now, just because Aimee had both of her legs amputated, this did not deter her from achieving any and all goals that she had in mind. In fact, she played sports among her peers and played softball and she skied. When she was a senior in high school, she actually won a full ride to attend Georgetown University in Washington, D.C. And at that point, she thought that she wanted to go into government work. Things quickly changed for her. So when she was in college, she was going kind of stir crazy because when she was in high school in her younger years, she was very active. She heard about this event where disabled people compete in sports. And so she went ahead and decided to give it a go. And this was really new for her because at this point, she had never competed with anyone who was considered disabled. It was always with abled bodies. She did that race and she actually won. So after she won this race, she got in contact with the track and field coach at Georgetown. He even offered to train her on his lunch break. Eventually, he offered her a spot on the team, which of course she accepted. The story that Aimee tells in a TED Talk where basically she was practicing right before she was going to race and she's like falling out of her legs. And the coach, he says, I don't care if you fall out of your legs, you put it back on and you keep going. And that to me was very intense. Shows that he wasn't treating her any different. He was treating her just as a person. Now, one of my favorite parts about this story is the way that Aimee has redefined beauty standards. She does not shy away from showing people the different kinds of legs that she has or uses depending upon the day or the activity that she's doing. And this, in fact, has helped other people understand what it means for someone who was not born with legs, what someone else has to experience. And this has landed her many magazine covers, many opportunities to talk to the public. Aimee has truly learned to do something that most people try to do for the entirety of their lives, and that is she has accepted who she is, she has used it to her advantage, and now